Hi everyone, let me briefly share with you why we decided to build the UiPath test suite. Now to do that, let's first think about the value of an automated business process. So the value of an automated business process is given by the relation between the savings you create by automating that business process and the total effort it takes to both automate that business process and to maintain it. Now, in case you automate your business processes in a prioritized way, that is, you start automating high value business processes first, well, then the total savings, for example, in terms of FTEs you expect for automation would evolve according to the green curve. Now, this is how it looks like in theory. However, in practice, there could be a significant gap between the actual and the expected savings. So based on what we have learned in practice, that is, in our projects, the actual savings are very likely to evolve according to the red curve. And this is mainly caused by the maintenance effort that is related to the automation of your business processes. Now, this is not a special issue in RPA, and it's not a special issue of UiPath at all. It's an essential issue of automation in general. Because any kind of automation needs maintenance. And since RPA is primarily automation, RPA needs maintenance too. So proactive maintenance is what we need to do. Reactive maintenance is what we need to avoid. In short, we need to pay attention to maintenance right from the beginning to avoid that the expected savings of RPA just start to erode due to the constantly growing effort of maintaining automation. Now that's already our very first learning. So one goal of the UiPath test suite is to help you to turn RPA from a rather high maintenance activity to a low maintenance activity. And creating low maintenance RPA means creating sustainable RPA. And this means creating scalable RPA. And this means creating long-term beneficial RPA. And this in turn then enables you to fully realize the benefits of RPA in order to accelerate your digital transformation initiatives. Now, maintenance itself is an umbrella term. It encapsulates a variety of problems that are related to automation and so to RPA. So here are the top problems we are trying to solve with the UiPath test suite. First, high maintenance RPA most often comes from fragile automation. And fragile automation just means unstable automation that causes your bots to break in production. And unstable automation mainly results from the fact that RPA teams all too often have a hard time incorporating application changes and environment changes into their RPA in a timely manner. That is, before these changes are deployed to production. Now, these changes are made by different teams and different departments that are usually separated from RPA teams. For example, changes to software applications that affect the bots are made by software development teams, and changes that are made to production environments that affect the bots are made by IT operations. As a result, making RPA resilient against these changes often becomes an unmanageable task for RPA teams. Now, on top of that, automation happens across the entire enterprise. It happens in software development, it happens in IT operations, and it happens on the business side by RPA teams. Now, these teams, as mentioned, are often completely separated from each other. So automation itself becomes siloed. And as a result of this, the automation skills in an organization often become unexploited. Now, in addition, these teams usually don't have a platform to collaborate on automation, to, for example, share automation assets with other teams and reuse automation assets from other teams. Now, this leads to the fact that automation within an organization is often reinvented again and again. And this leads to two problems. First, automation is created redundantly, which is simply a waste of time. Secondly, automation becomes a tedious task. It becomes a time-consuming activity because it's simply hard to write production-grade automation. Now, these are the main problems we see out there. Now, the good news here is that the UiPath test suite helps to solve these problems. It not only helps to scale automation in a sustainable way, it helps to do it fast to truly accelerate digital transformation. So in short, our goal is to enable you to create resilient, maintainable, and scalable automation fast by facilitating alignment across software development, IT operations, and the business. So our vision is to help you to put enterprise automation into reality. And enterprise automation is just automation at scale. It combines business process automation on the business side, IT process automation in IT operations, and test case automation, for example, in software development. Now, since we already provide the number one tool for RPA on the business side and made the first steps into IT automation, the UiPath Test Suite can be understood as the missing link to achieve enterprise automation. So it's the missing link that enables you to share and reuse automation assets as well as skills across the enterprise, which in turn makes the update of automation assets become an easy task. Now, the key here is that you can only do that with one single solution, and that's UiPath. Well, how else would you be able to share and reuse automation assets? Well, you simply couldn't do that. So in summary, enterprise automation is a key enabler to accelerate digital transformation. And enterprise automation has to happen at the intersection between business, IT operations, and software development. Now, this implies that enterprise automation is collaboration. And since collaboration fosters innovation, the vision behind the UiPath Test Suite is to equip you with the missing tool, that is the UiPath Test Suite, to enable you to create business value fast for your customers by accelerating automation across the enterprise. Now, that's our vision. That's the main aspect of our value proposition.